Welcome back to the show. Now, next month marks a very, very important time in South Africa because 60 years of Gugulethu will be celebrated. Of course, Gugulethu, one of Cape Town's most well-known informal settlements. Now, during apartheid, Gugulethu became a center for the political struggle against the apartheid government and produced some of the most prominent figures in the anti-apartheid movements. Now, being able to celebrate 60 years of this community is a way of us showing that we do recognize them and we celebrate the rich and colorful community that they are. And this morning, we're joined by Samora Nompunga, the chairperson of the Gugulethu Development Forum, alongside Nompendulo Apleni, the deputy secretary, and Nosipho Waqu, also the head of education portfolio at the Gugulethu Development Forum. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for being here.
Thanks, Katle.
So, Samora, last weekend was a very important one. It was the media launch for 60 years of celebrating Gugulethu, and a very important community in the context of South Africa that has a rich history that a lot of people don't know about. Yeah. So, bring us into that picture and tell us about the origins of Gugs.
Cool. Thanks, Ben. Firstly, let me just correct your statement there saying Gugulethu is an informal settlement. It's actually a township, one of the biggest township or the oldest township in South Africa. Mm-hmm. It originates in, according to what history says, the written history, it originates from 1958, where people were moved from places like Kensington around about 1958 in December, and then we were moved into Gugulethu. But you'll get older people who will tell you that around about 1957, around about 1956, they were already moving into Gugulethu from places like Emanqincini. They will say that things of that nature. As time went by, people from all walks of life, from all different places, came in. I mean, Langa became too small, and then it overflowed into Gugulethu. And you get people from other parts of the world, like the Eastern Cape, that also lives in Gugulethu. Currently, we're looking at around about a capacity of around about 900,000 families that actually resides within Gugulethu itself.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the Gugulethu Development Forum and what it means to the community and the role that it plays to the community.
Thanks, Katleko. The role that it played, the GDF, like Gugulethu Development Forum, I wanted to, a girl child from Gugulethu, a boy child from Gugulethu, grew up in a crime scene or in a very bad way. And then we want the children of Gugulethu to have mentors like Obosia Mamkeli, Abo Deputy Minister Osquach, or Deputy Minister Omkongi, to look up at.
Yeah, so to basically give them those kind of inspirational role models that can say, because I'm from Gugs, I can also achieve such and such. Now, the past weekend was the unveiling of the logo that celebrates 60 years of Gugulethu, and you're wearing it very, very proudly there. Tell me about reclaiming our pride, 1958 to 2018, 60 years of celebration of Gugulethu, the township. Tell me about that.
Basically, the name, reclaiming, you know, we are called Gugulethu, meaning our pride. And we are now saying we are reclaiming that pride back as Gugulethu. You look at the logo, it's got like a circular shape, which shows how people of Gugulethu actually live within Gugulethu. We live in a circle, you know, in an inner circle whereby each one helps one.
Yes.
You see where we've written 1958 and 2008, it's got like an offspring or something that shows that you are raised in Gugulethu, but you are welcome to go to greater things outside of Gugulethu, but never forget to come back and plow back. That's exactly what we are saying. We've got a lot of people, you know. Treasurer General of South Africa comes from Gugulethu, who put Kimi Makwetu. And Kimi Makwetu is very active within the structures of Gugulethu, plowing back. Those are kind of people that we are celebrating comes next year. Colors speak volume as well.
Yeah.
If I have time, I can elaborate in each and every one.
I'm sure you could, but we want to get people involved in celebrating Gugulethu. So tell us about the events that you have organized and how people are coming together to celebrate this wonderful township.
We're organizing events from starting in January. All aligned with the national and the government themes. From January, we'll be starting off with a prayer theme that we will getting everyone, every religion to pray for our 60th anniversary. That will be the first one. That will be starting in January. In February, we'll be also celebrating with everyone in Gugulethu, the communities around the themes of love, giving love,
Beautiful.
respect, and showing everyone what Gugulethu people are full of love and are welcoming.
Yeah. Yes.
And it will unpack in March. We will also be having a Kasi child to celebrate themselves.
Yeah.
And so that they will know that every child in Gugulethu needs role models. As you know that in our townships is ridiculed or have a lot of substance abuse, a lot of kids that are not having role models. Will be trying to make sure that we get a lot of role models around Gugulethu, coming from Gugulethu to celebrate with us. We'll be unpacking each and every month with a theme that is aligned with that month.
So basically it's going to be 365 days of celebrating 60 years of Gugulethu. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and bringing us this wonderful news, because Gugulethu has an incredibly special place not only in Cape Town but as well as in South African history and of course in our hearts. So there will be a number of exciting ways to join in on all of the celebrations of this beautiful community. So be sure to keep an eye on the Gugulethu Development Forum's Facebook page. 60 years is a big one, so let's not miss out. You can check them out at facebook.com/GDF committee. Thank you so much and happy festive.
Thanks,
Thank you
Barbara.
very much.
I'd like to wish all people of Gugulethu a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.